heart and soul of the game is at the boxing voice. Ain't no other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.
That right hand, I know you tried to hold. How was it for you to, to not be able to get out of that? Why weren't you able to hold anything?
Actually, I was gonna try to take it in. I'm like, no, he's gonna stop but then I didn't think he was gonna stop it. So let me just stay there. Boom. He called me a couple other times, and I just never thought he was gonna stop it. Then I was gonna start, and then boom, he stopped it. I was like, oh fuck, man, shit. At least let me do a flurry or something, before anything happens. Just me being a fucking tough guy. But I'm just so fucking sad right now. It's fucking hell. I lost. It is what it is.
He had very fast hands, obviously. How difficult was that for you to deal with, and how much of a factor was that?
Now, when I first went into the first round, I felt slow. Like, I felt real sluggish. I'm like, what the fuck? And it wasn't even him. I felt like I was fighting slow, and I'm fucking throwing roundhouse punches and everything. It was just real ugly. I don't even understand. I just felt real sluggish from the first round. Even though I won the round, I think I won that fight in the first round, but it was just really sluggish.
Did you feel that way all day, or was it when you kind of got into the ring you felt that way?
So I was in the bathroom right here. I did a little bit of shadow box. I went to the bathroom. I'm thinking to myself, do I feel funny? Do I feel weird? Nah, come on, keep that out your mind. I'm trying to psych myself out. Like, nah. Then I just kept going back, and it was just in the back of my mind a little bit. From yesterday and the day before, like me that weight, a little bit. So I'm like, fuck, man. Do I feel sluggish? But I don't know.
I know that last pound was very difficult for you to get off. Do you feel that maybe you should move up to middleweight, that you can't make this weight anymore?
It's been 3 fights, man. Been 3 fights. When I fought in September, me and Marvin went through hell. Like I went through hell, I guess. I was getting 6 pounds off the day before the day before the win. Just going crazy. Like, wow, now I can't do it. And then we just trained ourselves, and then I did it, and then I won. But then in China again, yo, what the fuck is going on? But I've been feeling like that for a year, the whole year. I've been like, what the hell, man? I'm really big. Even the Kirkland fight too, it was just really hard to lose that weight. It's just really hard. I don't know what it is. But I just thinking, let me get this championship here. I need to get this championship. I need to get the championship here. So I kept thinking about that. So I'm like, fuck it, let me just strengthen myself. It is what it is.
Will this change your mind on that, do you think, in terms of moving up to middleweight because it was so difficult for you to make weight?
And it may be that, or maybe change my fucking diet up. But I've been dieting all this camp. It was kind of hard at this camp because I just finished fighting and I got right back, and then I went right back to, I had to lose weight, and I was more focused on losing weight than training. And everybody knows that if you're in boxing, you can't train to lose weight. You gotta train to train, and not worry about that. And that's all I was worried about too much. But I don't want to see, I feel like I'm talking about the weight too much, like I'm making an excuse. I'm not here making an excuse. This is, I lost. He was the better fighter. That's it. There's no excuses. That's it. He beat me. He beat me 100%. I'm not gonna sit here, oh, he beat me because no, he beat me fair and square. I'm not here fucking making excuses. That's not me. That's it. He beat me. He was the better fighter today.
Did anything that he landed before that right hand affect you in any way or no?
Yeah, in the first round, he caught me with a counter right hand, and I was like, boom, not affect me, but I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? I just felt real slow. And I was just like, hold up, man. This buzzed me a little bit, and I just felt like weird. Oh man, this shit fucking sad right now. I'm just happy because I guess Jersey, my fans, they understand. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back harder than ever, man. It's just, if y'all stick with me, I love the doubters. I love everybody, but and they're supposed to doubt you. They're supposed to feel that way because that's what it is. It's life. They're not supposed to believe in you. I said that before. I believe in myself. So it don't really fucking matter about nothing. I'm gonna be back, even if it takes some time. I'm gonna be back. Y'all gonna remember that.
You feel you need to take some time away just for a while, just to go away from boxing and enjoy your family and stay away from it?
I miss my daughter, like always, because it was just, I was in camp since January. I went to camp in January for the fight in March 7th. Went to Sri Lanka for a week, and then went from my house for a week, and then came right back to Cali for the camp again, and it was just like, I was in that process of training. I don't know. I don't know.
Is the toughest thing knowing that had you beaten Soro, you really would have been in position to fight for a title? Is that the toughest takeaway from this whole thing for you?
Yes, that's the sad thing right there. That's what I'm thinking about while y'all talking. Like, you know, like why everybody's talking to me. You know, there's nothing nobody can say that's gonna make me feel better. While y'all talking to me, I'm just thinking about, fuck, man, I could have been a fucking right that step to be a champion, you know, and I know I could have done it. And I'm just like, oh shit. I start all over again, back to the drawing board. Cause there's no quitting in me. It's cool, but back to the drawing board, and I'm gonna go harder and harder and harder.
I appreciate you talking. I'll let you go get some rest. Talk to you soon. Right.
Glenn, do you feel like I know you're a high output puncher, but do you feel like you expended a lot of shots in those first couple of rounds? A lot of that stuff was being blocked.
Yeah.
And in talking to him, he admits that was his game plan, that he felt that he would get you tired and take you deep, and then he'd have his opportunity to pounce. Do you think, in hindsight, that maybe a lot of those shots you threw were kind of wasted shots? Or?
Yeah, it wasn't even, I felt like it wasn't even his game plan. I felt like it was like me that was really slow. Like I felt like I was loading up with shots, and he's just blocking them shots, and I didn't hit him with no shots really. You know, I caught him with like a couple right hands when it was quick. But them loading up shots, it was stupid. I had him in the corner, and it was just wasting shots. You know, he's just blocking, and then he came back. He did a smart game plan.
Was it the 2 uppercuts in the second round that woke you up? That was like, yeah, now you're in a fight? Because it seemed like he wasn't doing much in the first round.
Yeah, but that's the type of fighter he is. He holds back, but when he did do something, he did it right. You know, and he was doing it right, and he was blocking and then countering a little bit. So he probably threw like 2 shots, but them 2 shots was effective. So it was good. I knew what he was doing, and I'm like, I can't believe I fell into the trap. It was stupid what I did. You know, how I felt like it was dumb. You know, I couldn't do too much.
You know, part of your move out to working with Freddie and the wildcard team, you know, seemed almost you wanted to correct some of that stuff. But do you think that, do you think it's been corrected, or do you think you still have a lot of...
Gracias. Thank you. You already know. All right, baby. All right, thank you.
You know, do you feel like you still have some refining to do to your game to become a better boxer?
Yeah, there's always refining. You know, there's always some work. And I learn every day when I'm in the gym with Marvin and Freddie. You know, we in there working. And yeah, there's always, I feel like I didn't do anything that I didn't do anything as my game plan or anything that I was brought out to do. It was like my mind was in there. I don't know. My body was in there. I mean.
Obviously, you suffered a setback before. Everyone that came in here, from Brad to Pat, they're still 100% behind you. How does that make you feel, man? I mean, 2 losses and they still think that you're something special, and that you still can do a lot of things in this boxing game. I'm
happy. Pat understands what type of person I am, and he understands my work ethic, and he understands like who type of person I am, like a man I am, and Brad too, man. There's no quitting me. So, I just gotta show people that, I guess, there's no quitting me, and my heart is there 100% every time I fight. And like I said, like back to the drawing board, I can't really talk too much about a loss. I lost. There's nothing else I can really fucking say. I fucking lost, man.